Hello and welcome to Louise Singleton Creations. In today's video you're going to see me finishing off my very first attempt at diamond painting. The kit was very kindly sent to me by Victoriasmoon.co.uk, so if you're interested to know what the quality of their kits is like, you're in the right place. And if you're one of my regular viewers and you're wondering what the heck is going on, this isn't what you normally do, don't worry. My normal videos will be back very, very soon. I've actually got something quite cool on the way for you. So whether you're a newbie or a seasoned pro, I think you will enjoy watching the time-lapse video of me finishing this beautiful diamond painting. Take a seat, get comfy and enjoy the video. Okay, so in the kit I got this tray which is for putting your drills into. The drills are the little tiles which are multifaceted and that's what makes them shine. You also get this applicator tool. It's like I think they call it a pen, and it's got two ends, one end for multiple drills and one end for single drills, and you also get your tweezers. And in order to make sure your drills stick to your application tool, you also get a strip of pink sticky stuff. It's like a wax, and that's what you stick your pen into to make it sticky. All your different coloured drills come in their own individual bag, which is labelled with a number. And then you also have a list with all those numbers on and the symbol next to each number. So you can label all your bags with the symbol just like I have. And then you have the canvas, which I've got the biggest one that they had, I think. I think it was the biggest one for this one. You can get them in all different sizes, but the bigger you choose, the more detailed your picture will be, because it kind of works like pixels. So the bigger the picture, the more pixels it will have in it. And it's got an adhesive layer on it, so you don't need to use any glue or anything to attach the little tiles. It's all, the canvas is sticky, so it's really good, and it's very, very sticky, so nothing falls off. As I said before, the tool that you use has two ends, one for multiple drills and one for single drills. So if you've got a big space with lots and lots of the same symbol, it's easier to use the side with multiple slots in. And you just stick it in the sticky stuff and then pick up the tiles with it. I actually, to be quite honest, I actually used the tweezers for nearly all of this. I just found it so much easier to pick up the tiles and have good control over them with the tweezers. And I know that's not really what they were designed for, but I just preferred using those. So that's what you get in the kit, and I'm not going to bore you any longer with me waffling on about something I don't really know much about. I'm going to do a time lapse and show you very quickly me finishing off the corner of this large picture, and then I'm going to show you me framing it and sealing it, and then showing you it on the wall in my craft room. Right, once I'd finished my diamond painting, I had to work out how I was going to display it on my wall. So I had a look through everything that I had, all my canvases and things, and I found this frame, which I'd found in a charity shop a long time ago, and I really liked it at the time. It had a terrible picture on it, but I could see its potential because it had a raised lip around the edge, and I thought it would be really good for my resin art, which is what I normally do. I thought it would be perfect for that. So at the time I painted it black and then never used it. Anyway, I came across it again, and do you know what? You wouldn't believe it. The picture fits perfectly right down to the last millimetre. How perfect is that? Anyway, so I've put some PVA glue on there, and I just need to spread it all around, completely cover it, and just add my picture on top and smooth it down. And what I haven't got here is, what all I've done is trimmed the edges off the picture, and that's what you haven't seen. I don't know why I've lost the footage, because I'm sure I filmed it, but I always manage to lose something. But yeah, I trimmed the picture, I've poured the PVA glue on, smoothed the picture on, then I left it to dry and it was ready to be sealed. So here is where things went a little bit wrong. I wanted to seal it to stop any of the little drills, the little tile things, drills or tiles, call them whatever you like. I just wanted to make sure none of them popped off over time. And I've watched some videos to see what other people do. And a lot of people use, is it Mod Podge or Mod Podge? I'm not sure what it's called. It's that Mod Podge stuff. And you know what? I haven't got any of that, but I almost watered down some PVA glue, and I wish I had. But for some reason, I decided it would be a really good idea to use this varnish, and it would have been a good idea because it's really thin and it went on beautifully, but the varnish that I used was matte, not gloss, and I think that is the reason why it lost its sparkle, which I was completely gutted about. I've got to say, I was gutted, because the thing I loved most during the process of doing this diamond painting was the way it glittered in the light. It was so shiny and shimmery. It just looked so beautiful, and I couldn't wait to get it on my wall because of that sparkly effect. And then I went and put this on and lost the sparkle. How sad. My picture lost its sparkle. Anyway, if you're going to do this, I would actually recommend that brand of varnish. Just don't use the matte one. Use the gloss one, and I think it would probably be okay. What I did do, after all this had dried, I sprayed it with some gloss varnish, and it didn't actually help. I thought it would bring back the sparkle, but it didn't. So it's quite a sad ending. But it still looks really good. In a few minutes, couple of minutes, you'll see it on my wall, and it really does. The colours are just perfect. I really do love it. So, in conclusion, would I recommend Victoriasmoon diamond painting kits? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. The quality of this kit was fantastic, and their range of choice of images is perfect. Everything was supplied. I had loads of leftover drills. There was no worries about running out. There was absolutely ample drills, no problems there. I think there's one thing I would change, and that is the sticky stuff that it comes with. I almost ran out of that. You could, if you get a big picture, I would recommend to Victoriasmoon that they supply a little bit more of the sticky stuff, for putting on your applicator pen. Yeah, a little bit more of that if it's a large picture, because, I nearly ran out. But other than that, 10 out of 10. I really did enjoy doing this picture, and it was so therapeutic. The reason I agreed to this doing this review or demonstration when Victoriasmoon reached out to me, the reason I said yes, and I nearly didn't, was because I'd heard other people saying it's very calming and therapeutic. Now, I suffer quite badly, really, with my mental health, and I have some really bad bouts of depression, and it's plagued me my whole life. Well, since I was a teenager, I've suffered with depression, and yeah, it's caused me a lot of problems, and that's why I've got this YouTube channel now. I started this when I had to leave my job due to my illness. I just couldn't cope with it anymore. So now I'm at home and I'm pursuing my dream, which is my artwork. And yeah, back to what I was saying, that's why I said yes, because I thought it would be really good for me. But if I'm having a bad day, sit down, just do this, take my mind off everything and get lost in it. And it was so good for that. It was such a great therapy doing this piece of artwork. You can just get lost in it and there's no stress with it. Some people might say, well, any kind of art form is therapeutic. And I've got to say, I disagree. As you know, sometimes artwork can be actually quite stressful because you're stressing about what colours to use, about everything about it can be stressful, especially if it's not going the way you want it to go. So this is, you can't actually go wrong. It's very prescriptive. You just follow the directions, you follow the pattern, and the only way you can do anything stressful is if you drop all your drills on the floor, which, yeah, I've done. And yeah, I did turn the air blue every time that happened. But other than that, yeah, very calming, very therapeutic. And I'm glad that I said yes to Victoriasmoon when they offered me this kit because I enjoyed every minute of it. I'm not sure I'll be in a hurry to do another one. And I'm contradicting myself now, aren't I? But the reason is, it's like when you do a big jigsaw, it takes up your table, it takes up all your space. And yeah, I know you could roll it up each time you're finished with it, but yeah, you don't really want to be doing that too often. So you have to find a space for it. If you've got space to do one of these and leave it out and not have to keep tidying it away, then it would be a great hobby. But for me, I just don't have the space to keep it out all the time. So I probably won't do many more of these, but not because I don't love it, just because of the practicalities involved. Right, here we have the finished piece on the wall in the corner of my craft room. Please excuse the mess. As I'm speaking, I'm just looking at that stuffed toy on the top of my unit. I think that's been put there because the dog was ripping it to bits, and it's my hungry caterpillar toy, and I quite like that. I was keeping it. Anyway, back to what I'm talking about. The picture is so bright and colourful, and I think it really brightens up the corner of my craft room, and I'm really happy with it. And I love the picture, the dandelion clocks on there. As soon as I saw this on the website, when I was choosing which one I wanted to do, I saw this, I thought, that's the one. I knew immediately. Isn't it pretty? I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you're one of my subscribers who is used to watching me do my usual thing, thank you so much for watching anyway, and for watching until the end. I really do appreciate that, because it's probably not your kind of thing. But thank you anyway. And maybe I've converted you. Maybe you'll have a go now too. And if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. I've almost reached 20,000 subscribers, which is what I've been waiting for. So yeah, please help me out and click subscribe and like if you've liked it. Give it the thumbs up. and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.